Wearing a dark cloak and lugging a small wooden chest, a mysterious visitor comes upon the village entrance. Though the evening winds are pleasant, the hamlet elder spies the visitor and finds a peculiar coolness. As the stranger makes his way quietly across the dusty town road, children stop playing and stare. Dreaming of tomorrow, Arav sits alone on his porch as the sun sinks behind the mountains. The stranger stops close Arav's house, his eyes glittering with an unsettlingly knowing grin. Arav comes back to his nap, after telling his mother he would mend the damaged fence the next day. Arav pledges to arrive tomorrow, when the next-door neighbor asks assistance harvesting crops. Though, perhaps tomorrow instead, his younger sister begs him to instruct her kite flying. The village teacher presents him a learning chance, yet Arav claims tomorrow he will begin. His father shakes his head sadly as he watches Arav sleep through another lovely afternoon. At midnight, when the town is still and calm, the stranger knocks Arav's door. Opens the door groggy, Arav sees the stranger clutching the enigmatic wooden box. Asking softly if Arav ever feels loaded with all of his tomorrows. The stranger replies softly. Arav nods without consideration, strangely drawn to the quiet presence of the stranger. Opening the chest discloses gleaming silver coins, barely visible in the dark. The stranger claims he purchases unused tomorrows from people who waste them anyhow. Confused, Arav tilts his head. The stranger smiles with patient, knowing eyes. He says Arav each tomorrow has value if sold before it becomes today. Arav considers all the promises and duties he is constantly delaying till later. For only a handful of Arav's days to come, the stranger offers a bag of silver coins. Arav pauses briefly, but agrees with the offer, feeling intelligent for getting something from nothing. Satisfied, the stranger writes something in a little leather book and nods. As the stranger fades into the night fog, Arav happily counts the coins. Arav awakens in the morning feeling lighter, as though some weight has been released. He says he will help today, yet somehow the words feel weird. Surprised, his mother looks at him and claims he already swore that yesterday. Arav is unsure since he has no recollection of having made any vow at all. He heads to the neighbor's field, but cannot remember consenting to aid with harvest. The neighbor waves softly and says, perhaps Arav should sleep because he forgot. Sitting by the river, Arav attempts to recall his ideas for today. The day flies by. Arav notes he accomplished nothing significant. He vows that evening to his sister they will unquestionably fly kites tomorrow. Though she smiles, the sister says she has heard those words countless of times previously. Though Arav has a little remorse, he dismisses it as only a bad day. The stranger returns that evening, providing more coins for more tomorrow. Arav agrees once more, reasoning he still has lots of tomorrow left nonetheless. With a golden pen, the stranger smiles and writes once more in his notebook. Arav realizes he cannot remember his pledges as days go on. His mother weeps quietly when he forgets her birthday again. Handling everything alone with quiet sadness, his father stops asking for assistance. The community teacher informs Arav that chances never wait indefinitely for anyone. Arav does not know why everything feels hollow, but he does feel empty within. Though he tries to plant seeds in the garden, he finds he has forgotten how to accomplish this. Because Arav never came to assist as promised, the neighbor's crop falls. The neighbor looks at Arav with pity and disappointment, but does not blame him. Arav's sister gives other children time instead and stops asking him to play. Alone on his porch, he sees others laugh and collaborate amicably. Confident and audacious in his contacts, the stranger shows up during daylight. For all of his future days, he presents Arav the biggest bag of coins. Though Arav hesitates, he feels so hollow that he says yes without thinking straight. With a click, the stranger finishes one last line in his book. Arav wakes up the following morning, but has no recollection of what day it is. He checks his reflection to see a young man with exhausted, blank eyes. His mother inquires about his intentions for today, but he has no response at all. He passes through the town and notices everyone happily occupied with a goal. The elders gather to tell tales, the youngsters play, and the farmers labor. Arav struggles to participate in a group, but is unable to recall how to initiate a chat. People smile politely but distance themselves since something about him seems missing. Returning home, he discovers his sister cheerfully flying kites with another boy. She looks at Arav but no longer invites him to join the party. Arav cannot sleep that night and experiences an intense, expanding terror inside. Though he tries to imagine tomorrow, only black emptiness fills his mind. He bolts outside and scans frantically for the man in the moonlight. Calm and undisturbed as always, the stranger emerges from the darkness. Arav pleads to reclaim his future and return every silver coin. The stranger gently shakes his head and says, "Agreements cannot be reversed." With tears running down his face, Arav begs his everything. The stranger opens his book to reveal Arav the golden, signed contract. Confirming the sale of all his tomorrows, Arav sees his own handwriting. Though he does not recall penning it, the evidence is in black and gold. The stranger says that every tomorrow sold became a chance for somebody else. Arav understands he sold recollections, dreams, and relationships in addition to housework. The stranger closes his book and notes some lessons must be learned the difficult way. As the stranger disappears into the morning light, Arav falls to his knees. He sits along the river, observing the sunrise, but no longer feels anything inside. She finds him there and covers his shivering shoulders with a shawl. She keeps silently near him and loves without asking anything. Arav finally says and recounts her everything about the stranger and the money. His mother hears without judgment, holding his hand as tears flow unreservedly. She says to him that today is still in his grasp, even if tomorrow might be gone. Arav looks at her puzzledly, not knowing how today has significance. She claims that every minute lost, worrying about yesterday, robs today. The village elder comes by the quiet river to sit with them. He tells Arav that selling tomorrows is forgetting the worth of today. Arav wonders if there is any way to regain his tomorrows. The senior smiles faintly and declares, "Tomorrows are not currencies to be returned." But Arav may make fresh tomorrow by valuing every day, he says. Though he doesn't fully understand, Arav feels a little glimmer of optimism within. First, he assists his mother cook dinner without any pledges for future. Arav experiences a moment of presence once more, as his mother grins warmly. Walking toward the next door, he apologizes genuinely for the broken commitment. The next door accepts his regret and gives an opportunity to assist with fresh seeds. Working in the field, Arav feels the dirt in his hands and the sunshine on his face. Tomorrow is not on his mind. He is entirely absorbed in the job at hand. Approaching bashfully, His sister carries a kite, constructed from worn-out string and paper. Laughing freely, Arav grasps the kite and sprints through the field with her. The kite floats up into the cobalt sky, and Arav is happy for the first time. He discovers that every today is priceless and cannot be given away or exchanged. The stranger never returns, but Arav no longer wants to sell anything. Teaching youngsters to appreciate every moment, he turns into the community storyteller